My name's Jeff Landis. I'm an orthopedic surgeon specializing in foot and ankle surgery, so I specialize in surgery from the knee down towards through the foot. I originally grew up outside Washington, D.C. area. We lived in Maryland until my 9th grade year, and then I moved to Texas, which I then stayed in Texas for undergraduate school at the University of Texas and then medical school there as well. I initially started my undergraduate career at the University of Texas in the College of Business. In playing intramural sports there, I injured my knee and had to have knee surgery. I then spent time with the physician who performed the knee surgery for me, and in fact was able to watch my first knee surgery under a spinal anesthetic and was really intrigued and fascinated by it, and immediately upon return to school the following semester switched my major to pre-med. So once I went to medical school, I tried to keep my options open. I knew I'd always had an interest in orthopedic surgery. And as we went through our different rotations and we experienced the different parts of medicine, I always knew I wanted to do something that was procedural based, something that was surgical where I got to work with my hands. And as I then followed my interest in orthopedics, the world of foot and ankle became something that was very interesting. I liked the ability to be a specialist in a certain aspect of the body. We see all aspects of foot and ankle care, from children to the elderly, from ankle replacement to dealing with pediatric deformity and acquired issues. My philosophy on patient care would really revolve around communication. I think the most important thing for me when I'm seeing patients is, one, getting to know them. What exactly are they perceiving as their problem? Trying to clearly delineate what is it they're hoping to get improvement upon. It's not just treating an x-ray, it's not just treating what we see, but treating the person themselves. What do they like to do, and how is that going to impact their life moving forward? My favorite thing about being an orthopedic surgeon is the ability to make a difference in someone's life. There's, without a question, the day when the patient gives you the hug, the embrace, that you've made a difference for them, makes everything else, well worth it. So I love working here at Tucson Orthopedic Institute. It's the kind of practice I was looking for coming out of fellowship. It's a practice that was on the forefront of looking for doctors with subspecialization. So every patient that comes to us at Tucson Orthopedic Institute can have their hip taken care of by someone who specializes in hips, and their foot and ankle taken care of by somebody who specializes in foot and ankle. And it really provides the patients access to the highest quality of care in one location. They don't have to drive around, they don't have to then start to ask, who should I go see for this problem? They know that we're here for them. And the group is very proactive in research and in helping in the community, and it really provides everything you could ever want in a physician's practice. So I do get a chance to work with the University of Arizona in their sports medicine department. I help do consultation and surgery for any of the athletes for their foot and ankle problems. I've worked with them for several years, dealing with the athletes and working with the trainers for all of the sports to help take care of the athletes for any of the foot and ankle injuries they have. It's been especially interesting to deal with that level of medical care, sort of a little bit higher acuity, higher level of demand. We've got patients that are trying to get back on the field quickly and often are looking to have professional careers. So it's been an interesting aspect to be able to then be involved in the cutting edge of sports medicine in the foot and ankle field. We live here in Tucson, right in the foothills. I have a wonderful family with 2 daughters and a son. My son likes to play a lot of sports. He currently does sports through his school, from track to cross country, and plays basketball on a regular basis. And then my wife of 20 years, we've been together since I started medical school, and we've loved living here in Tucson for over 10 years, and we've really made a great home here, and we love living here. My wife and I met at the University of Texas, Hook'em Horns, and we have a love for everything Texas. She's grown up in Texas. I spent a large portion of my life in Texas, and as they say, everything's bigger and better in Texas. Developed a big love for barbecue, so I enjoy trying to refine my abilities to make as good a brisket and ribs and pulled pork as I get in the restaurants in Texas. So that's one of the things that we love from there. After that, it's the color of burnt orange. You'll see it in my car, my hats, my shoes. So I get teased a little bit about it, but once a Longhorn, always a Longhorn, and I definitely bleed burnt orange. In my off time, I really enjoy getting a chance to get away. So I enjoy travel. We have enjoyed taking the kids to different parts of the world, different parts of the country, a chance to experience different cultures and seeing the world outside of just the United States. I love being active and outdoors, so play golf on a regular basis whenever I get a chance. And then my wife and I enjoy doing things together, from cooking wine tasting, and then just enjoying being in the outdoors.